This is Newcap News with Michaela Henshaw.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. There's a ray of hope for people dealing with addictions. Gerard Lampow reports how one recovering addict is pitching in to help others.
Residents in Recovery Society came about to fill a need in the community, as is in many communities, for a continuum of care for addictions.
Tyler Lorenz has been spearheading this effort to provide care for persons dealing with addictions. He says there are gaps in the level of care that's available. He has had his own battles and is now 2 years sober.
It really helped me on my path to heal and to get better. So if it's really near and dear to my heart to help others follow that same journey and get the support.
Lorenz had to seek help outside the community. His work is now to develop systems for people with addictions in the border city, and the Health Foundation is pitching in with $9,500 to help with office space.
We started talking to people on the front line, in the ER room and at the RCMP station, and determined very quickly that there was a need for some additional support for those suffering with addictions. And when you look at the price tag of this donation and the amount that they're going for, they've done a tremendous job of piquing the interest of the provincial governments and getting some potential grants there.
The hope is with additional corporate support that provincial governments will come on board and match these contributions. Residents in Recovery aims to set up sober living spaces and offer programs to aid recovery.
The first step is having somebody go through detox. Once they go through detox, they will sign on with us. We will have housing for them. We right now are in the works of our programming first. That housing will come hopefully as soon as everything gets rolling in the community. That housing is going to be set up more like a 6-plex or an 8-plex style.
The fundraising efforts will be ramping up along with setting up their office space downtown. Gerard Lampow, Newcap News.
Well, one local artist is joining forces with influencers, helping influencers, and heading up to the Northwest Territories in September to heal through paint. Danielle Vachon will be traveling with the group for 10 weeks to the northern communities to share her story and healing through art.
I want to give them hope that there's a way out.
Many remote northern communities have high rates of mental illness and suicide. Vachon hopes to share her passion and make a difference.
There's healthy ways to get out of situations where there might be anger, there might be pain, there might be alcohol abuse, drug abuse, aggression.
Youth, elders, and all members of those selected communities will be invited to attend the sessions, and Vachon says she draws on her own personal experiences when painting.
With my work, I have obviously happy work. I have work that I work through when I have anxieties. When I'm stressed, depression of sorts. And it heals from the soul because it's an expression of something from within.
And the group of influencers will be departing on their first trip in September. A local agriculture partner is hosting its annual Appreciation Day across the region, and today ADM Lloydminster rolled their family fun into Bud Miller Park. With fun for the kids and good food on the menu, area producers are enjoying the summer heat and a quick break ahead of the busy harvest season. ADM Lloydminster has had about 6 of these across the region and is also introducing its commercial manager, who comes from Chicago.
It's great to put faces to names, right? I'm the new guy, so there's a lot of people to meet, a lot of people to get to know, and just put myself out there as who's new for the commercial manager. I know a lot of people knew JP and Tim as the past 2 guys out here, and just trying to build on the relationships that they've had with everybody.
O'Donnell has been in the border city for about a month and has already had time to move around the region and see the crops.
A couple dry areas in the southeast, dry area for us, but outside of that, most of us have had really good rain, and things with this heat's going to push things along.
Area producers are happy for the break to catch up with neighbors as they eye the work ahead. The speculation is still for an average production year.
I see on the average, I would say a lot of the crops are shorter than they have been. But you go to some of the older farmers, they'll say a shorter crop can yield just as good or better than the tall crop.
This producer estimates that some of the wheat he has seen may have to stay out longer in the field to mature. To lighter news now, the Glendon Demolition Derby starts this weekend. Here's Cool 101.3's Justin Marshall with your details in What's Happening.
Hi, I'm Justin Marshall from Cool 101.3 with a look at what's happening around the Lakeland. Today we're in Glendon, Alberta, where this Saturday, the Demolition Derby and Mud Bogs event going on for the 29th year. And I'm joined with Stacy Sandmeyer, president of the Glendon Ag Society. How do you just keep going so many years and keep growing?
Oh, that's for sure the case. We are growing. We just have a lot of dedicated volunteers, a lot of drivers that are attracted to this derby because it is a good show, good prize money. So the crowds keep coming, Justin. So we put on the show.
And the Demolition Derby, the cool thing about that is you actually have a driver's Calcutta auction. What the heck's that?
Well, we tried it last year and we're going to do it again this year. We auction off our drivers, Justin, so the crowd can buy a driver of their choosing. If they have the highest bid, they're going to win half of that pooled money. It's really exciting. It's really great for the crowd.
One of my favorite things is the mud bog, watching the drivers get muddy, get stuck, get ripping through. Why do you think it's fun for the whole family?
Well, you can hear that noise. It just vibrates. Your whole body starts shaking when those big trucks get going. We've got 3 classes. We've got the regular cars and trucks, the modified and the super mod. And the kids just love to see those big wheel trucks out here. It's a lot of fun.
Well, how many people are you expecting this weekend?
Oh, I'd love to see 3,000 people here. It's going to be a hot one.
I can't wait. $20 to get in. All the details at 1013coolfm.com. If you have an event you'd like to see on What's Happening, email Justin at 1013coolfm.com.
This is Newcap Sports.
Well, the Lloydminster Twins had their backs against the wall in Game 2 of the NSRBL Finals, needing to defeat the Border City Blue Jays to force a Game 3. However, it was the Jays that were able to finally produce offense when it mattered most. Here's Josh Ryan with more.
The Border City Jays were confident that once their bats got going, success would follow. That's exactly what occurred Tuesday evening in an 11-1 blowout, making for a surprisingly relaxed finale.
They kind of made some errors, hurt themselves, and we capitalized on them, and yeah, made it a lot less stressful, that's for sure. I think every game this playoffs was pretty stressful, close, tight games like that. So yeah, it was definitely nice, yeah.
The Twins' offense remained anemic, managing just 4 hits, all of which occurred in the first 2 innings.
We just couldn't string enough hits together, especially when we needed them, and that was the difference in the game. When middle innings came, they got clutch hits, and we just weren't able to find those today.
Untimely errors also sunk the Twins, particularly in the 5th inning rally where the Jays scored 5 runs.
Ball in the dirt, strike 3, can run to first, base was open, and that kind of sparked a 2-out rally for us, and we put a few on the board, and that kind of opened the game up a little bit. We had a couple of hard line drives, and that just happens sometimes. It's baseball.
Along with reducing stress over the outcome, the Jays were able to rest key arms that will be relied upon at the provincial championship in Estevan this weekend.
We saved Coghill and Jay, and then they can go down and eat up all the innings they need down there, hopefully, and come back with a provincial championship.
Josh Ryan, Newcap Sports.
All right, welcome back, everyone. We have a very special guest with us on. This is Penelope, because apparently today is International Cat Day.
Now as the cat decides to
she doesn't want to be on TV. She got a haircut today. She was in the office making her rounds, and she's a little camera shy.
She looks super fantastic.
Yeah, look at her. Oh, yep, there's
She's been around the building all day.
Look at her tail, though. Yeah, so she brought her in because she went for a little haircut, and then I realized it was International Cat Day, so she was like, you know what, put me on TV for Cat Day, you know?
Is she going to stay on the desk, or she's going to take another stroll?
She might take another stroll. She's been enjoying her visit, though, and I mean, come on, who doesn't like a little animal in the office?
Here she goes.
She's done.
You're done? She let it.
Yeah.
No, she's
you might
done.
recognize her from Michaela's Christmas special with special guest Christmas Cat. She did that. Yeah.
The last time she was here, she stayed all quiet. She didn't move.
I know. I think she might have to become our mascot.
Yeah, now she's gone right through the building all day. Everybody's had a turn.
Yeah, we're going to be new cat news from now on, everyone. Leave you with that. Happy International Cat Day.
Have a good night.